What's up, you guys? It's DZ. Today we're gonna be picking back up with the Three Jokers issue 2. If you like what we did last time and you like what we're doing, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, share, a whole bunch of other YouTube friendly words. I'm bad at intros. Let's begin. So we start off in what seems like a quiet little neighborhood, and the Joker is making his stop. So when Joker opens the door, he says, "Hi, honey, I'm home," right? And a woman is making squid for dinner. I don't really know what. I guess I'm not that cultured. Like, I don't know that many fancy dishes, but yeah, she's eating squid with the Joker. So that's fun. And apparently the Joker has a son as well. And he's looking through the guardrails from the stairs and just basically saying, why can't he just leave? I don't want him here. And rightfully so. Like, he's the Joker. Are we not still talking about the Joker? The Joker is acting like this is a completely normal family. Like, he's telling dad jokes, eating squid, like chilling, really having a good time. And he snaps back into reality when another Joker comes and asks him, "What are you doing?" "I was having dinner." "With whom?" "Myself." "Ha. You're wasting time coming back here." "Do not touch her." "There is no her. There was no one else but the Batman. It was your idea to let him come in on our little secret, to give him a trail to follow, make it a little more fun. Now one of us is dead." And apparently it was the comedian's idea for the clown to go in and make it a little bit more fun. This is like prime Joker though. Like, he destroys people's lives, lets people die all the time just for fun. Like, he foils his own plans a lot of times just because he wants to have fun. So we move back onto the crime scene of a new one of Joker's terroristic plots. And this time he Jokerized a whole bunch of dogs. Now, I have a dog. I'm a dog person. Don't play with me right now, Batman. You better not kill him. Are they sedated? Good, that's what I thought. And apparently the victim was a Judge Walls. It was a very crooked judge, and he was responsible for a lot of people coming into Arkham, the famous asylum that's in Gotham and that hosts a litany of supervillains, specifically mainly for Batman. But I mean, I guess a lot of other DC comics could use Arkham Asylum technically, but it's mainly reserved for Batman's enemies. But anyway, we have one of the judges responsible for making Arkham Asylum a revolving door now dead and killed by his own award. Now, while Commissioner Gordon and Batman are going through this, Batgirl steps in and basically says that, yeah, me and Batman, we need to talk privately. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on. While Jim Gordon kind of questions, like, aren't you guys supposed to be escorting the Joker? This is, no, we need to talk about Red Hood now. This bitch a criminal. I shouldn't cuss on here. I'm sorry. Let me bleep that out. I don't know if I'm gonna remember to bleep that out, but let me bleep that out. Anyway, so Batgirl basically tells Bruce everything and just like, yeah, Red Hood killed a Joker. She's like really upset. I'm like, why? Why are you this mad? Dude hold up. So yeah, this is a gripe that I have with the Three Jokers storyline. They just do Red Hood so dirty. Why are they doing Jason this dirty, man? Like, okay, so we'll get to where he got really done dirty a little bit later. But right now, it's like, it's weird because Barbara Gordon is she is angry at Jason just for killing the Joker. And, you know, rightfully so to an extent, because you're not supposed to kill anybody if you're a superhero, blah, 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 whatever. But you gotta realize Barbara Gordon got paralyzed by the Joker, right? She got paralyzed, and that's a huge problem in and of itself. But she had the Gotham PD, she had Jim Gordon, she had the Batman, all of the Bat family. Like, she had so much support and so much care that she was able to forgive the Joker. And, you know, that's definitely understandable, and I respect Barbara Gordon for being able to do that. But when you have a position where something like arguably 5 times worse happened, because Jason wasn't only paralyzed, he was dead. He was in a grave. Like he got brought back by the Lazarus Pit, I believe. And guess who holds the Lazarus Pit? A group called the Hold up, what is the group called? Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. I am so bad. Let me look this up real quick. Yeah, the League of Assassins. I knew it was something like that, but I wasn't gonna get it wrong on the internet. But yeah, like he got revived by something called the literal League of Assassins. Not only that, but dude was over here recalling the exact moments that he was tortured, beaten, and where he felt the lowest of his whole existence, right? And guess who was there to be there for him? A screw you, Jason. Even, like, I understand she's mad at him for killing the Joker, right? I understand. You're a bat. Like, bats apparently don't kill anything. But, like, you gotta have some kind of sympathy, dog. And that's what Batman's really trying to get through to Barbara. Like, you can't just sit here and blame and push on Jason. You gotta understand his pain. Like, you gotta understand that he was literally dead. But anyway, we pick back up with the Red Hood basically beating up some more of the Joker's minions and trying to find out where the Joker's hiding. And he finds out that the pool cleaner that's on some of the minions are where the Joker's gonna be next. Now, granted, the Red Hood does like just beating the crap out of all of the Joker's minions at this point. Like, it seems like that just gives him joy, but let the man have his. Let him have his. Now, while all of this is happening to the Joker's minions, like Red Hood is just beating the crap out of all of them, Batgirl is basically telling Bruce to make Jason put up the Red Hood, put up the guns, put up all that stuff. Basically be a father to this guy or he'll do worse. And like, I'm gonna take him to jail. Like, I don't care if I have to unmask, if he has to unmask, like something has to be done about him. So now we move on to a situation where Barbara and Bruce are going to Blackgate Prison. And apparently the judge's award, it had the DNA of an inmate over there. And the inmate was named Joe Chill. Now, if you guys know the Batman mythos, you know that name very well. But if you don't, that's the name of the man who killed the Batman's parents. So Bruce kind of gets in this mode where he's just remembering everything that happened to him. He's like remembering all the things that Joe Chill did. And it seems like for the first time, he's actually gonna face this guy that caused him so much trauma, so much pain, and like so many bad memories. And when he gets in front of the bars, his voice cracks. You know, excuse me, coming up with the bat flu. Do you know who I am? We need to talk now. As he bashes open the cell door, a Joe Chill is not there. He got taken to the Blackgate Hospital wing because he's in stage 4 cancer. He's been in there for about 2 months and only has like a couple weeks to live. Like, he's on his deathbed right now. And Batman has to confront his parents' killers while he's on the verge of dying. So this is one thing that I find really interesting about the Three Jokers, is that it dives into all three outlooks on emotional trauma. Like all three of the stages of it. I feel like there's a lot of different stages that come and go with emotional trauma. But like, we have Jason Todd, who's still living within his trauma, and he's just basically kind of taking it all out on Batman, taking it all out on the Joker. Like, he's not taking steps to heal because he doesn't know how to heal. Like, he thinks that killing the Jokers will make him heal. We also have a Bruce Wayne who suppresses all of his problems. And he's just like, oh, well, this just isn't gonna bother me. Like, I could do this. Like, I'm fine. I'm the Batman. Like, I do this, you know? And he tries to push all of his emotions to the side and just let them go so he could just think of everything rationally. Then we have Barbara Gordon, who actually healed. She's the only one who does this healthily. Like, she takes advantage of her, all of her support and all of the things that her community's doing to help her move forward through the pain. You know, like, and then she's able to actually see things that cause her pain and grow through them. And that's one thing that I like about the Batman comics, is that while Bruce Wayne is a emotionally stunted individual, a lot of times the Bat comics are based on healing those emotional traumas, and Batman's inability to do so makes him a lot more human. Moving on, we pick back up with the Red Hood, and he's stumbling upon a pool that the Joker's using for, I guess, Jokerization. There's a lot of bodies. So while Jason's investigating, two pairs of purple-clad hands come out from the shadows and grab him up with a yes, he'll be perfect. Jason Todd, petty thief. You should have been cuffed and arrested, but then the Batman took you in. To make you the second Robin, you were reborn. And then after your death, you were reborn again. But things happen in threes. Like you guys, I was the first. Before Batman, I ran Gotham. Newsflash, Joker, whatever the hell you say you are. One of your buddies has his crazy ass brains all over the aquarium floor. And as soon as I get free, you're next. I'll get you in on this little secret about the Joker, boy. It hurts when I laugh. So basically, we have a situation where the two of these Jokers are trying to make Jason into the third Joker. Like, they're trying to find a new and better Joker. And like, that's apparently what their whole goal is, to find the best Joker possible. And like, it seems like they just want to hurt Batman. Like, they're not even looking for a good quote unquote Joker. Like, a good Joker is one that hurts the Batman as much as possible. And they're just like, they're talking to Jason, like having this back and forth between them, and they come to the conclusion, like, you're not good enough to be the new Joker. Like, you're not gonna be good enough to cause Batman enough pain to be a good Joker. And guess what happens? They start beating him with a crowbar again while he's naked. That is the worst, bro. Like, they gave him the worst stick ever. And, you know, we have this situation where Batman and Batgirl end up on the trail of Red Hood, and they end up trying to find him. But they end up in the pool where all of those zombie-like creatures are starting to pile up and attack. Now, Batman and Barbara both have their hands full with this, but they're victims, so they can't be too harsh on them. But nevertheless, they still got to get their hands, feet, a headbutt, and all that stuff. So after a little bit of intervention with the Batmobile, they find Red Hood naked, bloodied, beaten, and tied up in a security closet. And he's just traumatized. Like, he is done. Like, his mental state is gone right now. You know, you're just trying to arrest me. Y'all are trying to hurt me. You know, and it's like, Batman genuinely doesn't know what to do, because Jason thinks that he did this. Like, Jason thinks that Batman did this to him. And, you know, there's a partial, like, it's partially correct, but at the same time, he just had the worst end of the stick when it comes to the Joker. And Barbara ends up, you know, consoling him and actually trying to get him someplace safe. She takes him and puts him into her apartment complex. So while Batman leaves to try to find out where the Joker's gonna go next, Jason has this little moment in Barbara's apartment where he's looking at all of her physical therapy sessions and like all the notes that she was taking, like all the pain that she had to go through. And as Barbara Gordon walks into a room, Jason comes out the shower, you know. Now, hold up. Now, he coming out the shower. Y'all understand where this is going. I'll let it get there when it gets there. But we have this situation where Jason's kind of just being genuinely vulnerable with Barbara. And they're just kind of like talking and like, and so Jason is kind of asking how she's able to even look at all these physical therapy things. Like, don't they hurt her? You know, like, don't they cause her pain and anguish just from the memories? And she's just like, no, because I was able to heal from those memories. You know, like, I had therapy, like I had physical and mental therapy. I had a support system in the Gotham PD. Like, I had a father, and you know, everybody thought you were dead. Like, it's not our fault that we weren't there for you in your time of need, but we are here for you now because we're a family. We're a bad family. Well, we're not family. And so as Barbara's consoling Jason, and as all the emotions, you know, they get really, really high in these kinds of situations, but they kiss. And Barbara immediately Barbara was just like, I shouldn't have done that. I just wanted to, you know, let you know I care. And Jason's still kind of like, I'm kind of hard now. Like, you go, I shouldn't say that on you. But like, yeah, like basically it comes to a point where Barbara's just like, okay, I'm sorry. I have to get back on this case. There's too many people that are hurt already, but I gotta go. Bye. So at the end of it all, we have a Joe Chill being kidnapped by the Joker, and he says that there's something that the world really needs to see. Why did you really kill Thomas and Martha Wayne? And that's it for issue 2. Now, if you guys like it, again, make sure you leave a like. If you guys have some insight to these stories that I don't have or that I didn't cover, make sure you leave a comment. Let me know what I'm missing. Let me know where I could do better. But until next time, I'm still bad with outros. Goodbye.